Hello, and how are you guys doing? I am here to show you Scentsy's June 2023 Warmer of the Month, and this is absolutely gorgeous if you love beach themes. This is also a mosaic styled warmer, and I want to talk to you about how Scentsy is a non-toxic, safe alternative to candles, especially for homes that have toddlers or pets. And if you're not familiar with Scentsy, hopefully you'll learn a thing or two. And if you are familiar with Scentsy, sit back and enjoy this beautiful warmer. So, as a consultant, we get early access to kits for the warmer and scent of the month. So every month we get a warmer and scent of the month that is featured. And every month it is 10% off in that month. So as a consultant, we get early access with kits for the following month. So my kit came in May and has the June warmer and scent of the month. And in the kit, you get the warmer, you get 8 bars, you get flyers, and scratch and sniff stickers. And this is a great kit to have as a consultant because you get to share the products like this. So first up, let's talk about Scentsy Wax. Scentsy Wax is a non-toxic wax that is a paraffin wax that uses oils inside to fragrance your home. This does not have any nuts or soy or gluten or any harmful things when warmed. And because Scentsy is a non-toxic, safe company, we have warmers that don't use flame, that use light bulbs to warm the wax. So there's no chemicals released into the air. With typical candles, you have to light a flame, and that's why you get the soot and the black stuff on your walls when you tend to light like an incense or an open flame. With Scentsy, we use low wattage light bulbs that are safe to the touch, so it's not going to burn your kiddos. And if their hands get into the wax, it's not going to harm them. I am a toddler mom, and my toddler absolutely loves helping me change the wax. And it's like I said, it's non-toxic. It's actually an edible grade of wax. If you've ever eaten like wax candy, or you've gone to the grocery store and you've noticed like the fruits are shiny, it's because it has a wax coating on it. And that is what our wax is essentially what our wax is. So if your kids or pets accidentally do ingest our wax, it's not going to harm them. Of course, we don't recommend feeding it to them, but just for safety reasons, for a safer alternative. So let's talk about the scent of the month. It is called Pacific Mist. Now, this scent is perfect for anybody who likes those fresh, clean scents. And this is really good. And it's really nice. It's light. It's not too heavy. So I think when I smell this, I think like a nice bathroom scent or a nice like guest room scent. It's very fresh. It's very oceanic as well. So let's pop this out. I like to do my first impressions of the scent and kind of give you an actual description, and then also read the description that they give us. I think the actual description kind of helps you kind of make like a relation to it, because some are like wispy winds, or how do you relate to that? So this, so when you smell our wax is actually a tiered scent system. So at first sniff, you're going to smell the top note of your wax bar. So that is what you're going to smell initially. That is what you're going to smell when you open the bar. Again, if you're unfamiliar, 1 bar contains 8 cubes, and you can break off the cubes for a lighter or stronger scent. So the first note that I get is very fresh and clean. It smells like a fresh, clean bathroom, a fresh, clean guest room, very light, oceanic scent. The mid note is a little bit sweeter. So the mid note is what you're going to get as soon as it starts melting in your warmer. So as soon as the low wattage light bulb starts to melt the wax. That mid note is what you're going to smell. And that does have a little bit of a sweetness to it. So I would say, again, if you're really into fresh scents, so if you're familiar with scents in our Scentsy line, some scents that I can relate to are aloe water cucumber, Amazon rain, that kind of category of freshness. And then that base note is going to have a little bit more of, I don't want to say like a musk, but there is maybe like a little bit of a cedar. Now your base note is what is going to linger once your wax starts to melt, and that's going to linger those few days. So that's what is going to stay in your house and smell. So let's see the scent description. So here it has the top note as a coastal sea salt. And then the mid note is that tropical nectar, which I said it was sweet, right? And then that base note is driftwood, so close with that cedar. So you're going to have those three combined, and it's going to smell fantastic. So what you do is, like I said, you're just going to break the cubes off. Now, if you're wondering, well, how many cubes do I put in a warmer? A lot of times our warmers, this is the warmer dish that goes in the warmer. And I'll show you the warmer. I guess I should have showed you that. This is the warmer. It's called On the Shore. This is a hand mosaic warmer. And the pictures online show more of a blue, but this is definitely more of a green with specks of gold. Do you see that in there? It's absolutely gorgeous all the way around. It comes with an Edison bulb, and I will plug it in for you to see the light with it on. So it comes with an Edison bulb, and you just plug it in like, or you just screw the light bulb in like this. And this is the wax dish that comes with this one. Now this one is actually a pretty good sized wax dish. So if you're familiar with Scentsy and did not know this trick, there's actually a number right here on how many max cubes that you should put in for the best fragrance experience. So this one is 4. So you can break off 4 cubes to have the best fragrance experience. Now, if you want to go lighter, you can always do 3, 2, or 1, however many you want to have in the home, depending on your nose, depending on the room size, and all of that. So you're going to want to break off the wax, and you're just going to set it right in there, okay? And so let me turn this on. Now, this, like I said, will be available June 1st at 10% off. This is going to go for $54 at 10% off. But I am accepting pre-orders. I like to do pre-orders for my customers so they have the first chance of getting it. I can do a pre-order with the 10% off before June, and the link is below. So make sure that you, and actually that was supposed to be running across the screen. I'm so sorry. There's my specials link. It's laceyperkins.co/specials. There you can see all of the pre-orders and all of the monthly specials. But this is what and it's kind of hard. It's going to be kind of hard to see with the light, but when the light from the sun hits the mosaic glass, it casts like a really pretty shadow, like it's casting a shadow on my wall right now. And that's going to be the same effect when the lights are dim in your room and you get to see the mosaic glass. So this is super, super pretty. Like I said, the pictures show more of a blue. It's definitely more of a sea foam with gold specks. Super pretty. And this is available June 1st at 10% off for $54. Or you can pre-order with my link below. Along with the scent comes in a wax bar, a room spray. I absolutely love our room spray. So mom hack for toddlers, carry a room spray in your car in case, if you go through like Chick-fil-A or you get like pizza, the scent always kind of like lingers in your car, or maybe you just, have a sneaky car because you have toddlers and other kids. Spritz a couple spritz of room spray. The room spray works great in the bathroom too. So the room spray will be 10% off, and that will be $7.20. And then we also make a scent circle. So those are the types of things that you would hang from like your rear view mirror in your car. in this scent at 10% off as well. So all things are available June 1st or pre-order before June 1st and still get that 10% off. If you have any questions or any comments, please comment below. And thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.